So I randomly found the 2010 Karate Kid on DVD. And to most people, this movie is just like some shitty remake that no one cares about. But to me, it's more than that. This is my Karate Kid, which might make DVDs and Blu-rays better than streaming video, because you can't have like sentimental value attached to like a file the way you can like physical media that you can actually hold. It's just not the same. Nowadays, I watch all kinds of movies and TV, but when I was younger, I didn't know how to watch whatever I wanted, if you catch my drift. And my parents would almost never buy me movies or get cable or whatever until I saw a bargain bin of movies for like $1 at Walmart, and my mom just couldn't say no, so I got The Karate Kid. And now I might as well review it to see if I still like it, now having a very important opinion on movies. So the movie starts with some visual storytelling telling us that Jaden is fatherless, and for the most part it has the same story and plot as the 1984 film. Instead, this time we're moving to China instead of California, and they're doing kung fu instead of karate, which makes me wonder, why is it called Karate Kid? I don't know. Jaden's character is having trouble assimilating to the new culture, but his mom isn't. Side note, Taraji J. Henson plays perfect mother character. She's just like great, perfect, real good in the role. Can't stop me. After Jaden's character gets bullied, there's this cool, motivated transition that emphasizes the importance of perception in Dre's world. I may or may not be reaching. Actually, I probably am reaching, because the editing in this movie is horrible. Like, just look at this cut.
Just tell someone. Yeah, I got it. Thanks a lot.
And that's like not even the worst cut. There's another even more bad cut. Like, it gets real rough. I guess they didn't think we'd notice, but whatever. I mean, also thinking about it, the movie is like just too long. There's so many unnecessary scenes. It's like we didn't need 2 sets of training montages. Gets really addicted to the 3-act story structure that it really shouldn't rely as much on. But this video is supposed to be positive, so I think it's impossible to watch this movie and not root for Jaden, because the antagonist is this evil Asian kid, and like, just bro, look at his eyes. He's so evil, and he's just like really good at martial arts. Wait, did this nigga just shit himself? What the fuck? Well, he quite literally beats the shit out of him. After that, Jackie Chan trains him, and I think the dynamic between the teacher and students is actually better than the original Karate Kid, because in this movie, Jaden actually teaches the teacher at one point, so it's like a push and pull dynamic, and it just makes the dynamic feel more complete. His character arc is kind of better. Also, this movie has a better love interest than the original. Mei Ying is an actual character compared to Ali. Ali is just like a female love interest. That's it. Like, that's about it. Mei Ying actually like supports him and helps him with his Chinese and teaches him ancient folklore. She represents Jaden's progress in assimilating to the new culture much better than the original. However, there is a pretty big con with the characters. They're kids, so the acting is a little bit rough. Jaden is sometimes good. I mean, there's like a line or two where he like really gets his like father's charisma, but for the most part, it's not that good. I personally liked it, and low-key, like, the mediocre acting kind of works for the evil Asian kid, because in this movie he doesn't even want the girl. He's just like an over exaggeration of there is no bad students, only bad teachers, which just allows him to be as evil as possible, which I liked. I also liked Jackie Chan's acting. He did a great job. We don't normally see him in too many dramatic roles, so it's a nice change of pace. But that's pretty much all the good things I have to say about this movie. This movie is kind of mid, not gonna lie. The fact that it's actually shot in China and it still looks like it's shot on like a set is kind of crazy. Like, why don't they have like the city in the background a lot? They do it for like a few shots, but like that's it. It looks good in those shots. It's like cool. Like, they run around and stuff, and I like that, but very limited. I mean, the original Karate Kid isn't even like shot that well. It's pretty standard shots, but since it's shot on film and has like a lot of realistic natural lighting, it looks way more nostalgic. It looks very natural and good. I don't know. It had like a smaller budget, And basically what I'm trying to say is it played to strengths. And this movie had like kind of a bigger budget and it doesn't look as good, so it's kind of fortunate. But if I think about it, all of the cliches come from the original movie since like it's a remake. I think it would have been so much better if it did more of its own thing. Like I said earlier, the 3-act structure thing, it would have been way better if they just abandoned it. I also have like mixed feelings about all the random things that happened in this movie. Like the convenient American friend in the beginning, also from the original, like that. Also had a friend that was like at the beginning but like disappears. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of the characters' opinions just change drastically, randomly. I don't know, these movies are kind of rough if we're being objective. But then like there's also at one point Jaden just does backflips for like no reason. But if you watch the behind the scenes, you'll find out that Jaden already knows how to do backflips and he probably just did it because he knew how to do it. And speaking of the DVD, the BTS and like the making of Karate Kid might be the worst behind the scenes I've ever seen. Like Will Smith isn't even there. It also just like ends out of nowhere. Like horrible editing. I could do better, probably. There's also Chinese lessons. It's pretty random, but it's there. I mean, it would be kind of useful if the menu wasn't insanely slow, just like very annoying to use. There's also Justin Bieber's Never Say Never, which is a memory I didn't know I had. There's also a ton of licensed music, which really makes it feel like a generic 2010s movie, but I liked it. But even though I didn't stand up and cheer, I did like the movie. I think it's very cheesy, but it has a lot of heart. Like it literally ends on a freeze frame of Jackie and Jaden, and it has like behind the scenes images in the credits. You just like don't see movies like this anymore, and I do applaud it for that. I don't know, when you like be very objective with a movie and you look at cinematography, writing, acting, all these things, you often like just ignore how the movie feels, and you really feel for the character, and there is a lot of heart here. It could be nostalgia speaking, but I went into this video really wanting to defend DVDs, but they're just bad. Like, I couldn't even watch it on the DVD because it's so blurry. I just literally downloaded it, like 1080p, it looks way better. And it's like the menus are just so slow. Even though I'm using a Blu-ray player, which like it should be faster. I don't know, but it's horrible. In conclusion, the 2010 Karate Kid is not that bad as people make it out to be. It's on par, if not slightly below the original Karate Kid. Stand by that. However, DVDs are garbage. I'm glad they're dead. Then again, I don't know. Streaming also sucks. Everything sucks. This YouTube channel sucks, which is exactly why you should subscribe to it, like the video, and leave a comment. Did you watch this movie? Just leave any comment, please. Thank you. Alright, bye.